A week into her new construction job, Ashley Piccarelli was 13 feet deep in a trench, packing gravel around a sewer pipe, when a shout above her caused her to look up.
I'm looking face down, and all of a sudden a gentleman from above just says, "Watch out," and the wall just collapsed.
Immediately, a side wall of the trench caved in as thousands of pounds of dirt crashed into Ashley from the left, covering her with about 6 feet of dirt.
It just felt like a really tight hug. I stayed calm and I took the smallest of breaths.
Buried alive, she was pulled from the earth in critical condition and transported to Springfield, to the region's only Level 1 trauma center at Baystate Medical Center.
We get a pre-notification before the arrival of our ambulances, and we had a pre-notification before Ashley arrived. We knew that she had a low blood pressure and that she had had a significant crush injury.
The first hour in trauma is the golden hour, and Ashley, we knew she was coming from a little bit far away, and we knew that she had been buried alive. Anything and everything we can do to keep her alive, literally second by second.
As the trauma and emergency team of more than 10 fought to maintain Ashley's vitals, she was brought to surgery to identify the severity of her injuries and save her life. The surgical team found Ashley had a collapsed lung, 10 broken ribs, a broken left clavicle, and a ruptured spleen. Most urgent was the significant internal bleeding, as her vena cava, one of the largest veins that carries blood to the heart, had been severely injured.
So when we realized that that was what had happened, I was able to stop the bleeding temporarily with my hand, tell everyone what we had discovered, and call for more help. There was more anesthesia help, came right straight back to the room, more nursing staff. Several more surgeons came, and we were able to, with that extra help, get enough exposure to actually sew close the holes. She arrested during that time, her heart stopped. We were able to restart it very quickly. The reason that she survived is because of the teamwork and all the different people that were involved with her care.
She received critical care in the ICU for a week, followed by 3 weeks in the intermediate care unit to further recover from her injuries. On the unit, she started eating solid foods, and with the help of physical and occupational therapy, she began to regain her strength and ability to walk.
On our unit, 10 laps is a mile, and so she set a goal for herself. She was going to do as many laps as she could, and she was going to count her miles. All of us would ask her, we're kind of all spread around, all of us nurses, what lap are you on? How far are you going today? And she was always, big smile. You couldn't see her face because of the mask, but you could tell she was just happy that we were cheering her on.
Everybody was unbelievable, and it kept me going.
At home, she received care from visiting nurses and an occupational therapist to make sure she could safely manage her tasks at home. Then it was only a matter of time before she was climbing mountains and taking to the sky. 10 months after she was discharged from the hospital, Ashley climbed Mount Washington. A year after her accident, she passed the Army Physical Fitness Test and graduated from Army Flight School. Today, Ashley is a U.S. Army Warrant Officer with the Massachusetts National Guard and pilots the UH-72 Lakota and the UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters from Barnes Air National Guard Base.
I'm never going to be what I was before, but I'm going to be a different me, and I'm a different kind of strong. After every speed bump and every hurdle, the nurses were right there to give me that motivation. From everyone, every surgeon, every doctor, everyone that kind of gave me any sort of care, I owe them my life. I really do.